And together.
Life is a time pass, क्या फर्क पड़ता है, कोई दिक्कत नहीं, पता नहीं, जो धारी राय सो मारी राय, nothing to do, nowhere to go, देखो सुनो मत बोलो, wherever, whenever, whatever you are, be 100%, करे नाटक, किसी को आओ मत कहो, किसी को जाओ मत कहो, ना कुछ पाना ना कुछ खोना. Who asked you live at zero complete level? मौज में रहो, be happy.
Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. We are studying Vedanta Bhupari. The purpose of study is we have to live in the chaos and yet we have to be not influenced by the chaos. Many a times we have these wrong notions that I am walking spiritual path, I have not done anything bad to anybody, and yet all the problems come to me. Why this is happening? This kind of approach on the spiritual path is a bargain. I will do this much japa, my son should get married. I have done so much, therefore my neighbor should get killed. Friends, desire fulfillment is not spiritual life. The first principle we have to strongly understand and practice. See? Then what is the effect of this? Effect will be like something like this. If I have got a driving license, because I have got a driving license, therefore, will the traffic on the road will be controlled? It is our ability to drive through the chaotic traffic. But I have got a very good, number one driving license, international driving license. It makes no difference. See, this is one of the most important things which we normally miss. See? Now, for example, the food I eat. Is the food benefited or I am benefited? The food will not say, come on, yaar, eat, I am feeling lonely, nobody is eating me. No, we are benefited. We take the medicine is not benefited, we are benefited. We are chanting the Lord's name, the Lord is not benefited. On the contrary, he must be troubled. Non-stop bothering him, Krishna, 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 Krishna. If this is understood, then if we are walking spiritual path, we will be benefited. What is the benefit? Benefit is not the things around us should change, but we are able to adapt ourselves in the changing situation. That is the silence of chaos. We have to remain. See, the eloquence is this. Therefore, We have to recognize this strength. Yesterday we have seen that walking spiritual path means what? Number one, we have to learn from our own experiences of life. Nobody can teach us anything to anybody. Hold on to this principle in life. Nobody can teach us. Bhagavan Sri Krishna failed to teach Dhritarashtra, Duryodhan, Dushasana. We call him Jagat Guru. What Jagat Guru? Therefore, it is our responsibility that whatever we are studying, we have to learn. No Guru can teach us. We have to say out of formality, Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu. We have to say that. But if you understand the meaning of that, then your approach will change. Guru Brahma. Who is a Brahma? Brahmaji is the creator, is it not? So, that event, that person, that issue, that effect, that situation in our life, because of which we are metamorphosed from an average samsari to a seeker, then we are reborn. The body which is given to us by the God is meant only to die, not for living. It is going to die. But if we are the seeker of truth, we will never die. See? Shuchinam Srimatam Gehe Yoga Prashto Vijayate Athava Yoginameva Kule Bhavati Dhimatam. Bhagavad Gita says, once you are a seeker till you are one with the divine. See, friends, therefore, that event, that person, because of whom we have dropped our involvement in the worldly things and focus our attention on the divine, he is Brahmaji in our life. Take Bhagavan Raman Maharshi. How many of us have seen how many deaths happening? And what is our reaction? Very good, he died, he was the problem. We have not learned anything. But what Bhagavan did, exactly, he died means what happened? Let me try. See, friends, if we are able to learn, and therefore out of a school child, a great master was born. So Brahmaji came in his life in this way. Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu. Who is the Vishnu Bhagavan? He is a maintenance department. He maintains this world. So all that because of which we are keeping ourselves on the spiritual path in spite of all the problems of life. Understand, Vishnu Bhagavan has come in our life as Guru. Guru Vishnu. Guru Devo Maheshwara. Who is the Maheshwara? He is the destroyer of all the obstacles in our life. See, obstacles are not impediments for the spiritual seeker. Your vision will change. Once I was in a village, and that time some Olympics were going on. So I was watching on the TV, and there was one old lady sitting next to me. Must be 80 or so, sitting and watching. And it was a hurdle race. She asked me, Swamiji, what they are doing? I said, Amma, it's called a hurdle race. Why they have put this obstacle? They remove them, let them learn, poor girls. Now see, for that lady, those were the obstacles. But for those girls, they were the challenges, is it not? If this attitude is discovered in our life, Lord Shiva has come in our life. Don't take life as difficulties and obstacles. Take them as challenges. That is the Guru. And Guru Reva Param Brahma. So who is the Parabrahma? the support of everything, good and bad. And therefore, if we are able to learn from every single experience of our life, we are 24/7 in tune with the divine, the Guru. Guru Devo Maheshwara. Okay? Therefore, we have to learn. So what we have to learn? We have done so many things till date. Have we discovered fulfillment? Think. What is a fulfillment? Fulfillment is life is complete. There are no loose ends left. There is nothing to gain, nothing to lose. If the death comes, do we have the courage to say, come on, darling, why are you late? Death is a feminine gender, isn't it? See, friends, therefore, we have to attain fulfillment in life. Enough of this world. And for that, we were told, first of all, discover all the garbage under which we are buried, remove that. The 5 great koshas, etc., we have seen yesterday. It is already on YouTube. If you want, you can listen to that. Then, what is the dirt that we carry in our life? See? Aham mamate sa tyaga hachi malamutrotsarga. See? Now this is very important, very subtle point, be attentive. Anything which is included in the definition of I, we do not hate it. Very simple. Take an example to understand this. Once I was having lecture somewhere in Delhi, and there was one girl sitting, like these people are sitting, and very sincerely listening. Very nice, very beautiful, fair, tall. So, after my lecture, I was through. Then, third day, went somewhere for breakfast. She also came there. I said, oh, you are also invited for breakfast. No, Swamiji, this is my house. I said, okay, I didn't know that. I don't know anything about anybody, and I don't want to know also. What is there to know? Then I said, okay, let mummy prepare, you come and sit with me. She came. I said, give me your hands. That was the first time in my life I took hold of somebody's hand, girl's hand, and saw the nails, very long nails with the red color and all that. I said, hey, how beautiful they are. How they became red? My nails are not becoming red, you know. What do you eat? I will also eat that. Like that, I was talking to her, and she was feeling very awkward, and I was enjoying because she was feeling awkward. Life is a celebration. Don't become miserable in life. After all that was over, next day she came for the lecture. Her hand she put like this. Nobody sits like this. After the lecture, my attention was not on Upanishad, on her. I said, come here, give me your hand. No, Swamiji. I said, no, you have to give. And when I held, she has chopped off all the nails. I said, oh God, so beautiful. You have cut them out. Kindly give me, where are they? Swamiji, I had thrown them. I said, why did you throw? They were so beautiful. Come to the point. When they are included in the definition of I, they are beautiful, I love them. When they are removed, they are ugly, I hate them. Is it not? Similarly, this ahanta, mamata, they are the foundation of quality life. If I say I means only this much, then I will be arrogant. When I means all of us, then with relaxation. Therefore, less of I and more of we. How simple it is. But in all the families, everywhere, this is the problem. I have done this, I. No end to that. So this ahanta, And then whatever is associated with I is mamata. They are like what? Malamutrotsarga. They are like going to toilet. What we do in toilet? We discard all the garbage which was created in our system because of eating food, etc. Now, next step. Right now, we all know what is in our large intestine and what is in our bladder. Think about it and observe. Do we get a sense of hatred? We cannot. If it comes out and then look at it and talk about it, hey, don't want to even look at it, flush it out. Because whatever is included in the definition of I, we do not hate. Love is natural. And therefore, when I is all inclusive, it is divine. When I is limited, it is a devil. This is Malamutrotsarga. We have to get rid of this dirty thing in our life. See? Therefore, aham mamateta tyaga hashi malamutrotsarga harismarana satata bhayat tari shocha karma. Then what is to be done? One of the technique given by the scriptures is harismarana. Think of God. Include God in every activity of life. Every activity, God. See? Now, when we are told to chant the Lord's name, exactly what happens? Normally, we have this notion, we are disturbed because of thoughts. But we are not disturbed because of thoughts. Eyes can see. So, because we can see, are we disturbed or we are protected? We can hear by ears. So, are we disturbed or we are protected? In the same manner, if there are thoughts in the mind, why it is an issue? Here, majority of us miss. Thoughts are no problem. The flow of thought is a problem. And flow of thought happens when the theme of the thought is finite. If the theme of the thought is infinite, no flow of thought can happen. The flow of the thought in a finite theme. I am hungry. What is there to eat for? Oh, why don't you have that thing? I don't like this thing. You should have got it like that, one after another. Because the theme is finite. Now make an infinite theme. Om Namah Shivaya. Complete. Then Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. What is the thought flow? Thought flow is thought breeding. One thought breeds the next thought. I am hungry, thought number one. Where will I get the food? Thought number two. Let me go to my friend's place. Thought number three. I go there. Oh, he is not there. Let me ask somebody else. But I don't like to take hotel food, But one after go. You take the Lord's name. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. It is for this purpose. Lord's name is chanted and Japa Sadhana is told. Not eating the head of the God. Impact should be on our mind. Therefore, Hari Smarana Salaga Bhayyantari Shaucha Karma. Thus, external and internal. So, what is the internal? Internal is ahanta mamata, I-ness and minus is internal garbage. Outer garbage, non-stop, unwanted talking. Observe this. How much we talk. There is no need. We have to evaluate, we have to give suggestion, we have to make comment, we have to compare, we have to remember, we have to worry. Is there an end to it? And as a result, all our energy is wasted. Therefore, these two things. And when you are chanting the Lord's name, you are at peace with yourself. Therefore, Shaucha Karma Bhahyabhyantari. This is the cleanliness, cleaning of the mind and the body. Continuing further, shlok number 3. If you want, you can repeat. If you don't want, who cares? Nindene mukha kadavata झाले असे अतिवाईट हरिनाम जले चोखट वत्साधू न काढी तू निंदेने मुख कडवट. When you speak some good about somebody, you can experience the feeling of it. Like, we all love Bhagwan Raman Maharshi. So when we think of him, when we talk of him, what kind of feeling we get? And if we start condemning somebody, I know that Mahatma, he is such a cheat, he has done so. Are we appointed by the God to evaluate and comment on anybody? But why this happens? Default settings. For that our mantra is there. Dekho, suno, mat bolo. No need. It is so important, friends. Like, many people, when we move around, they ask, Swamiji, what is your opinion about, the politics in India? I said, what politics? I don't understand. You don't know? I said, I don't know anything. Then what to talk to you? I said, don't talk. Is it necessary to talk to somebody? Hey friends, try this. Remain in your own room, no phone, no TV, no newspaper, no nothing. Start with 5 minutes. We'll have to struggle for this. Bhagwan Ramana Maharshi did not talk for 15, 18 years, not because he was not talking. He has nothing to talk. If we want to get a glimpse of his experience, is this. Listen to silence. If you are listening to silence, the sound has not disturbed you. If a question comes to your mind, why Swamiji made this funny noise? Then you are not listening to silence. Bhagwan Raman Maharshi was not putting, cotton balls in his ear, not going in a corner and sitting somewhere. He was very much in this very world. Let this Raman Maharshi manifest in our heart. See, friends, let us not push him away. Keep away. Don't come near. Let him manifest in our heart. By looking at the beautiful menu pictures, hot dosha, very nice chutney. We're looking at nothing else. You should go inside. See, friends. Therefore, this happy mantra mala, Just don't take it as a musical thing or a light one. It has got the depth. Then you will understand one day. When you go deep in the ocean or the waters, there is neither dirt nor waves. Dive deep within you. Therefore, Harinama Jale Chokata Vatsadhuna Kadhitu. Our mouth has become Nindene Mukha Kadavata. When you talk something bad about somebody, do we feel good? He is such a rascal. I'm feeling good. It cannot be. Therefore, if some negative thought is likely to burst out in the form of the words, immediately start Hari Om, Hari Om, Hari Om, Hari Om. Kill it. These three things we have to observe about the mind. One is the mind goes back in the past, or the mind worries about the future, or the mind compares in the present. Drop these three factors consciously. You have discovered Bhagavan Raman Maharshi. Harinama Jale Chokatha Varchadhuvana Kadhitu. Continuing further, Gunatrayache Achamana Karuna Drishtade Soduna Krodha Vyagravarmi Basuna Kari Vichara Swahitata. Gunatrayache Achamana. We are, you must have done it when we do the puja. The first thing, the Panditji gives us little water, wash your hands, and now say, Keshavan Mama. Before we do anything or before we talk anything, we have to wash our mouth. And the mouth is washed not by water, but by chanting the Lord's name. How simple these things are. It never even occurs to us. So, Gunatrayache Achamana. So, what are the three gunas? Three gunas are the one which are disturbing us. Trividham narakasedam dvaram nashanam kama krodha tatha lobha tasmat etatrayam tyajet. Desire, anger and greed are the gateways to the hell. And therefore, we must discard them, we must reject them. So, Gunatrayache Achamana Karuna Drishtade Soduna. The Drishya is the world. How do we interact with the world? Either we like something, so desire, kama. And if we like something, and if we do not get that, then anger. Desires are the root cause of samsara. If there is a desire, desire is not fulfilled, anger. Desire is fulfilled, greed. These are the three things. Gunatrayache Achamana. Other things you know, Sattva, Rajas, Tamas. But that doesn't make anything. See, when we go to the doctors, we don't tell the doctor the disease. We tell the symptoms. Unless you are an Indian, when the Indians go to the doctor, they tell, Doctor Sahab, एक इंजेक्शन लगा लो, बहुत दिनों से नहीं लिया. Is it a chocolate or what? See? So we go to the doctor and tell our symptoms. These are the symptoms. From the symptoms, the disease is diagnosed if the doctor is good. In the same manner, These are the symptoms of the three gunas. The Rajoguna creates desire. When desires are not fulfilled, Tamoguna takes over. All wisdom is lost. And Sattva-guna, yes, it is good, I can take some more. Greed. So if we are out of these three gunas, meaning if we are no more victims of desire, anger, and greed, gunatrayacha achavana, karuna drishyade soduna. So enough of getting involved in the objective world. Friends. One person, this general, see, many times people talk for no reason. I was in Vrindavan, enjoying. My highest time of my life is when I take a black cup of tea. So I was enjoying tea. One person came, Swamiji, what are you doing? I said, I am doing Kathakali. Why do you talk like that? I said, what is the need? You can see I am taking cup of tea. No, I thought, you are sitting all alone, you may be getting bored, therefore, out of courtesy, I asked you something. I said, now I am getting bored. See? We have to get involved in this world. There is no need. See, friends. And then they will start some kind of topic, Oh, this world is so bad these days, things are happening like this thing, Why this is happening? You see, look here. Neither I have created the world, nor I am responsible for that. The one who created, go to him. See? Therefore, don't get lost in this world. And when our desires are not fulfilled, then krodha vyagra. Friends, if these two things we consciously work on, one is desire, second is anger. Bhagavan says in Bhagavad Gita, Kama esha krodha esha rajo guna samudbhavaha maha ashanaha maha papma vidyena miha vairinam. Desire alias anger can never be fulfilled. Maha ashanaha can go on eating to any extent. It cannot be fulfilled. Mahasha. And anger, mahapapma. When a person is under the influence of anger, he can commit any sin. Therefore, who are they? Vidya elam iha vairinam. They are our enemy in our life. Enemy should not be forgiven. Enemy should be killed there and then, without trial. See, friends. Therefore, this krodha vyagra varmi basuna. Do not justify your anger. And what happens if we don't work on this thing? Slowly it becomes our default settings. There used to be one lady, she is no more now, very sweet, old one, and she was very close to me. And she will like to come and do this, do that. Suppose I tell Amma, you have done sufficiently, now let us have a cup of tea. No. We'll have a cup of tea. That no was a default. Earlier I didn't know what she means. Anything you tell, Amma, let's go for a walk. No, we'll go for a walk. Slowly. In the same manner, we have many default settings. We have to comment. I don't mean that. Then why do you talk? See, krodha vyagra. Therefore, we have to correct our this wrong notion because kari vichara swahitasa. See, when we are angry, who is influenced? See? And a person can become very proud of his anger also. This I learned in one family. I went to my friend's house and he was coming late, but I reached earlier. So when I reached, he had two sons, or one son, one daughter. And when I went, ha ha hoo, we were playing carom. these two children, myself and my friend's wife, we were playing carom and shouting, "Ha ha! You have taken this." Oh, the children that we were enjoying. And at very moment, his car rang that he has come. Brrr. Immediately, Swamiji, Hitler has come. Let's get out. And they put the carom board in his place. The wife went to the kitchen, started cooking, and the children went to their room and sitting in front of the study table and reading and all that thing. And when he came inside, he said, "Swamiji, did they disturb you?" I said, "No, no, they didn't disturb me." In my mind, I said, "Now you are disturbing me." Then he said, "They know my anger. They cannot do nuisance." So he was not ashamed of his anger. He was proud of his anger. What should be an ideal father? When the father comes home, the children should leave everything and jump out of their skin. Dad has come. That is the father. Here, oh baap re baap aa gaya. Friends, how simple it is. Then only we can recognize the eloquence of silence. Externally, we have to play our role, but internally, we are at peace with us. And what is that peace? We listen, but we don't react. And for this, nobody can ever help us. So, krodha vyagri varmi basuna kari vichara swahitasa. When we talk, first of all, before talking, ask, is it necessary? I give you guarantee, more than 99% cases, you will reply to yourself, no need. But old habits, I should not say Swamiji, but our neighbor's daughter-in-law is far better than our daughter-in-law. When you know I should not talk, why don't you keep your mouth shut? It is something like when the vomit comes, you have to bring it out. You can't stop it. See, friends, observe, we have got the best ideal in the world. He never shouted at anybody. He never taught anything to anybody. He was not sleepy, wide eyes open, calm and quiet. What can be taught through silence cannot be learnt through words. One of my book, a fat one, is a commentary on Amrita Anubhav, English. So one girl came, Swamiji, I like your books, so this is the book I want you to sign. Write, so I just signed. No, write something for me, special message. I said, in this book, is it a massage book or what? A message only, read that. No, something special message for me. So I wrote, if you can understand my silence, you will understand my words. Somebody, what is this? Again. Friends, silence is more eloquent than the words. If we are sensitive enough to catch it. Therefore, kari vichara swahitasa. When we react, nobody is influenced, but we are destroyed. Continuing further, ha sthula deha tu navesi, ghata pari jadatvayasi, adi anti abhavatyasi, sakshi prakashaka tu yasa. Now we continue further analysis. There are only two things to be attained on the spiritual path, only two things. Number one, freedom from body identification, although functioning through the body. those who want to live long and those who want to commit suicide, both are carrying the same wrong notion. Their wrong notion is, I am body. See, the yoga people, they have always this thing to say. If you do yoga, you will be healthy and live long. Live long for what? For doing yoga. What for? Is the purpose of life only to live long? See? And then they will have the funny kind of asanas, you know. You see our Bhagwan, any asana you see, he is sitting comfortably like this. Ho gaya. No, you don't. Don't get carried away by body all the time. So, asthula deha tu navesi. This body you cannot be. Now work on this. First of all, we will see the consequences if we accept this thesis. That body we cannot be. What will happen? Only after accepting that I am body, two things happen. Number one, this waking world becomes real and possessions become our achievement. And second thing, when we take ourselves to be body, then relations create problems in our life. And this principle, if you catch in the right spirit, Mahabharata war was fought between enemies, between relations. All the problems of our life, they are not from enemies. They are from the nears and the dears. You may not be knowing, but I come across hundreds of them. Mothers, Swamiji, see, my daughter, I told her to get married, but she is now telling, no, what should I do? I say, you get married once more. I remember you told us that time, when she completed her graduation, that now get her married. She is very young, very beautiful. At the age of 22 is the right age to get married. That is the time any girl looks attractive and desirable. No. She has to do her post-graduation, this thing, that thing. By the time you finish all that, you become 30, 32, 35. Then you are no more a girl. Then you are auntie. Auntie means what? Antique. And then you go to the vegetable market. When? In the evening. You will get only the leftover, is it not? All fresh vegetables are sold in the morning. In the same manner, you get married when you are 32, 35, you get the leftovers. And you don't have to worry about hairstyle. Completely deforested. Friends, things should be done at the right time in the life. But we are unable to understand this. Therefore, whenever we are identified with the body, worldly problems will not disappear. Now, next step. So what should we do? Commit suicide? No. Then live long? No. Then only one thing, if you ask me, all the problems are not solved, they are dissolved. By right thinking, right understanding. Now what is here? Here the thinking is like this thing. Is the body created by you? Have we created our body? Somebody else created. Like, suppose I come to this beautiful place, Raman, Kendra, Hyderabad. And I say, I have given up this Kendra. When it was yours. See? One couple, they were fighting normally, always. So one day he became very frustrated. Then, Swamiji, please tell me what should I do? You know our whole life. I said, Yes. I said, then divorce. No, Swamiji, I can't divorce her. Why? She earns. But then what can be done? I said, okay, if you cannot divorce, I will divorce on your behalf. Can I divorce somebody else's wife? Exactly the same way. This body, I, you are encroaching somebody else's creation. Then what is required? Bulldozer. We should call yogi and take out the bulldozer. Remove all that wrong notions. Body, all the time. Just think properly. The body is not created by us. Number one, the body doesn't listen to us. Who wants to fall ill? See? And yet I am the body and we are intelligent. This is the height of foolishness. See? Therefore, if this phone is mine, who has the authority of usage of this phone? Me, not you. In the same manner, this body belongs to the parents. So the parents have the first right on our body. Therefore, in our religion, it is said, Matru Devo Bhava, Pitru Devo Bhava. In no other religion they talk about this. See, the other day there was a news about some boy. He divorced his father. I don't want to be called as his son because of some fighting between the father and the son. See, friends, an individuality has to be dissolved. Individual freedom at the cost of the totality is a perversion of the highest order. It cannot be. We are first responsible for our parents. We have to take care of them. Then the society, which is supporting us. But instead of that, I become so strong and I live my way. No, that is not spiritual life. Then the second way to look at it. If we take this body we are, now tell me, who wants to become very fat and yet they become fat? The body is not created by us, the body doesn't listen to us. See? Those who are fat, their only goal of life is, for them, God realization is having a good figure. But they are created by God in such a manner, they look at the Amul ice cream advertisement and put on 5 kilos. Where from it has come? And there are other agarbatti brand. They eat the whole live buffalo. They continue to be there. So this body neither listens to us nor created by us and is not available to us all the time. So be attentive. In dream, this body is not functional. That means we are independent of the body, is it not? In the deep sleep, we are not concerned about the body. Therefore, we are independent of the body. Now think, if I am functioning through the body, how I can be the body? Now only that will not help. Like in a Mary place, I am not the body, I am not the mind, I am not the intellect, I am not the body, parrots. No. We have to work on the consequences. If I am not, just start playing. Don't do any struggle, no meditation. Simple. Just start playing. If I am not body, what does it mean? This is technique of Bhagavan Raman Maharshi. If I am not body, what does it mean? Not japa. For example, I am not this bottle. What does it mean? Whatever are the attributes of the bottle, they don't belong to me. This bottle is having water. I don't have water. This bottle is having a purple color. I don't have a purple color. The bottle is inert. I am not inert. Anybody can lift the bottle from here to there. Nobody can just play with me like that. Oh, this is the meaning. I am not the bottle. Very good. Now, if we start playing, what it will be like being other than the body? Start working. We are approaching Bhagwan Raman Maharshi. If I am not body, what does it mean? Then, like the bottle, the attributes of the body are not my attributes. Now take one attribute. Body has got a shape. So if I am not body, I don't have a shape. So find out, is there anything in this world which is shapeless, formless? What is there in this world? Yes, there is. What is it? Space. Space doesn't have shape, form. Okay. Now let us play what it is like being space. When you give your mind space as an object, the mind dissolves in consciousness. See? Because the diet of the mind is name and form. The moment mind is starved of name and form, starvation of the name is listen to silence. Starvation of the form is make space as an object of experience. Don't stop there. Okay, I understood. If I am not body, I am formless shape. Very good. Next. Now, what must be the experience of the space? Space supports everything, all the four elements, very good. Their modifications, very good. Doesn't reject anything, very good. Doesn't get influenced by anything, very good. What will be our spiritual practice? Live in this world very much, but don't get influenced by anything, anybody. Like you are not getting influenced by what I am talking, in the same manner, you should not get influenced by what others talk to you. One gentleman asked me, Swamiji, my wife asked me, why you go to Swamiji Satsang? And I don't know why I come. She said, if you can convince me, I'll also come. I don't know what to. I said, don't let her not come. Who cares? You enjoy. No, but I also want to know why I come. I don't know I come. I say, you know why? It is here only. You are told that you are divine. You go outside, aa gaya Rakshas. See, friend, Satsanga alone tells you you are divine. You are not a sinner. The children of sin, no, we are divine. At least there is one place where I feel good, I am divine there. Maybe half an hour, 1 hour, doesn't matter. Thoda to hai. See, therefore, hasthula deha tu navesi. Then you will come to know all the relations are the one who are creating problems. Upanishad says, in the sleep, the husband is not a husband. The mother is not a mother, the wife is not a wife. See? That husband who doesn't dare to look at the feet of his wife, when they sleep together at night and this fellow is snoring away, where from the courage comes to snore? Because no more a husband take the revenge. Because no body identification. Therefore, one great Mahatma was told by his disciple, Maharaj, these people are speaking ill about you. He said, yes, yes, they are my friends. How come? If they are speaking ill about me as a body, I also condemn my body. If they are speaking ill about me as a divine, they are also divine. They have got every right to say anything about them. More than what comes to us, whatever comes to us, how do we receive it? That is spiritual life. Therefore, hasthula dehatu navesi. So if you want to recognize one simple thing, what is total spiritual life? Only two things. We cannot be body on any count. One more thing I'll tell you. And that is, the body nobody ever dies. Nobody dies. How nobody dies? Homework for you. Find out. Toha sthula deha tu navesi ghata pari jadatvayasi. Now the logic is given. Why this is similar thought comes in Bhagavan Shankaracharya's writing. न त्वं देहो नेन्द्रियाणि न प्राणो न मनोनधि विकारित्वाद विनाशित्वाद दृश्यत्वाच्च घटो यथा. Like a pot which is an object of knowledge, subject to modification and subsequently destruction. Three criteria. These three criteria are applied to all the things, right from body up to the mind, everything. Body, sense organs, organs of action, everything. First of all, they are objects of knowledge. Don't we say, my hand is hurt. I am hurt, we don't say my hand is hurt. Whatever is possessive is an object of knowledge. See? So drishyatvad, then vikaritvad, all the modifications keep coming in the body. And then vinashitvad, one day the body dies. So either you accept yourself to be a pot or do not accept yourself to be the body. This is the criteria. Therefore, ghata pari jadatvayasi, adi anta abhavatyasi. Now another important point about body. Do we have the experience of our birth? Yet, I was born. See all the autobiography writers. First error. One child came and asked me, now Swamiji, I want to send you a birthday card. So tell me, when is your birthday? A very cute child. I said, I'll tell you, but one condition, don't tell anybody. Because I don't tell my birthday to anybody. Okay, I'll not tell. Promise, promise. So I told her. Then she went to her mother. Mommy, you say Swamiji doesn't tell his date of birth. But he told me, but he also told me, don't tell anybody. I promise him, I will not tell anybody. But Mummy, I had to tell. Is it not, Mummy? How cute. And then, you know what he told, his date of birth? This is what he told. So the mummy started laughing. Why? You are fooled by Swamiji. How come? He told his date of birth is 31st April. You don't know, there is no 31st April. Oh, Swamiji cheated me. I'll also cheat him. He sent me one greeting card. Swamiji, happy birthday to you, whenever it is. And at the base, she wrote, guess who am I? And wrote the name and address. What a joy it is. Therefore, we have no experience of our birth, we have no experience of our growth, we have no experience of our death. Many things. Yet, we start carrying this body. Why parents are disturbed because of children, This error. Children are born through us. They are not born to us. The same couple, 4 children. First is very calm, quiet, studious, contemplative meditation. Second child is a politician type gunda. The third one is a businessman. Everywhere he thinks of money. And the fourth one is a government servant. The first is Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra. All government servants are Shudra. So these are the 4. Born out of the same pair of parents, why differences? Because we create only bodies. The embodied is not created by the parents. And yet what an arrogance. Because body identification. And if the same child becomes a terrible monster, then the same person, I don't claim he is not my child. DNA. Dekho friends, live through the body, don't live as the body. This is the basis of spiritual life. Therefore, Adi Anta Abhavatyasi Sakshi Prakashaka Tuyasa. We know all the things that are happening to the body. So stand apart and live through the body rather than living as the body. Then only we can understand what Bhagavan Raman Maharshi was living. He was no more living as the body. He was functioning through the body. Mana he navesi nishchita chanchala samshayete grasta aham mamatve lipta yahu navilakshana tuchit gana. Now we are discarded the body, now we come to the mind. You are not mind also. Why? Mind is absolutely unsteady and full of doubts. When Bhagavan told Arjuna to maintain equanimity, Arjuna's argument like our argument. Chanchalam hi mana Krishna pramati balavadrudham etasya manne vayo riva sudushkaram. Oh Lord, the mind is chanchala, unsteady. Pramati disturbs everything in the system. Drudavan, very, very obstinate. Balam, very powerful. Normally, we all complain about the mind. Instead of complaining about the mind, again come to Bhagavan Raman Maharshi. When we accept something as real, then we start working on it. So we have accepted mind as real. Then we start working. Mind should be clean, pure. Therefore, do karma yoga. Ishwararpitam. Mukti sadhaka. Whatever karma you are doing, do offering to the Lord, your mind will be pure and you will attain divinity. Okay. Then mind is not steady, then do upasana. So the mind will be steady, focus. Okay. But the mind is not disciplined. Then do yoga, mind is disciplined. Prana bandhana liyate manaha. After having given these 3, then Bhagavan Ramana Maharshi says, why are you wasting your time on this? Find out that mind. because of which you are disturbed. Manasam tu kim margane krute naiva manasam. We are pampering our mind. Like the grandmothers, they pamper their grandchildren. Do you know this secret? Why the grandparents pamper the grandchildren? To take the revenge on their own children. One of my friend, I went to their house and we are having tea, coffee or something like that. A Gujarati family. And that daughter-in-law and the son, they told me, Swamiji, you know you don't like complaints, but I want to tell you something about my father. The boy said, see, my wife wants to discipline our son. Don't eat chocolate, don't do this, don't do that. And you know what my father is doing? When she tells don't eat chocolate, the son will look at the grandfather and grandfather will wink at him. And then he said, let's go to Hanumanji temple, Sri Guru Charana Saroja Raja, let's go there. He will take her or him to the Hanumanji temple, give as many chocolates as he wants, don't tell mom. And he's spoiling. Why he is doing like that? I said, he is taking revenge. You have tortured him when you were a child. Now he wants to see your child tortures you. And then the grandfather, every grandfather says like that, जब तुम छोटे थे ऐसे ही करते थे. Now take the revenge. Friends, learn this from day-to-day experiences. Then you will live very much in this world, but you will not be entangled in this world. You don't have to go to Himalayas. Therefore, manahe naveshi chanchala, samshay chanchala, te grasta. Therefore, don't take this mind too seriously. Then, mind has to be disciplined. What is the discipline on mind? I will not tell you anything difficult, simplest. Dekho, suno, mat bolo. How do we react or how do we respond in life? Our first response comes in the form of words. Take the food, oh, it's so nice. Response has come. Now the tongue is not talking. Like the glasses are not seeing, is it not? There are eyes behind the glasses. Similarly, eyes are not seeing. Behind the eye there is mind. So all the responses of our life, they are the expressions of the mind, and the first expression of the mind is the words. Do one experiment. Think whatever you want to think, but don't use words. Think. Don't use words. Can you think? We cannot think. We only complain. The problem is this, we don't discover. Like when we come out of our bathroom, we come out after putting proper clothes. We don't come out naked. Exactly the same way. No thought comes out of the mind without putting the clothes of the words. See? Nobody can help us in this. We have to work ourselves. And therefore, manahe navesi nishchita chanchala sanshaya krasta. The mind is constantly, chanchala means unsteady. Remain at peace. And for that, this is the spiritual practice. Be in this world, enjoy every moment. No comments to offer. good or bad. But when there is a formality, do that formality. The life will become so simple and easy. Aham mamatve lipta. Now this ahankar and mamata, I-ness and myness, where it is, the objects of the world, they don't become possessive of us. This Bluetooth mouse doesn't say, I belong to Swamiji. I say it belongs to me. The mamata is not in the worldly things. Mamata is in our mind. Our body also doesn't say anything. It is the mind that is talking. It is not that your ears are hearing. You are hearing if you are here through your ears. Suppose you become mother, father, husband, wife, you are not here. Then you remember, oh, Swamiji is going for breakfast. Whether it takes onion or not, I'll do anything, I'll cut it and keep it ready. Here Brahman, I am there, onion cutting is going on. Think. Therefore, aham mamatve lipta. What is ahankar? Ahankar is association with the finite is ahankar. This aham word is used for both, for the jiva as well as for Paramatma, both. And both are indestructible. The jiva also cannot be destroyed, Paramatma also cannot be destroyed. Why Paramatma cannot be destroyed? Because he is infinite. Why jiva cannot be destroyed? Because it doesn't exist. To understand the jiva, take this simple example. One day a girl came in Mumbai to meet me and he was in a very disturbed mood. Swamiji, I am very disturbed. I said, there's something new here. This is everything. Disturbed. You know, my mother told me, go and ask Swamiji. I kept quiet. Why should I ask? Why? What ask? Lesser you talk, happier you are. You know, Swamiji, I am divorced. So see the sequence of sentences. Go and ask Swamiji. I kept quiet. You know, I am divorced. Then I spoke. I don't want to get married to you. No, not like that. I don't know how to talk to you. Then she said, there is some function in our house. My mother told, for this function only these Mangali or what you call Saubhagyavati girls only can stay who has got a husband. You are divorced. You have no husband. Now the question is, after divorce, the girl becomes a widow or not? He who has or she who has lost her husband, she is widow, is it not? When you are divorced, you have lost your husband. So is she a widow or not? I became very serious. I have studied all the 4 Vedas. Nowhere this question is found to be answered. Husband and wife can die if they exist. Jiva can die if he exists. As much husband and wife is an illusion, that much Jiva is an illusion. If you want to all, because even the virtual audience also hears, therefore I am telling you. If you want to lead a happy married life, stop addressing them the routine way you are addressing. Add some prefix. Like, the husband addresses, suppose the wife as honey, and wife addresses the husband as chewing gum. I don't know what they call. So, add one prefix. So, husband should call, hey, mithya honey. Mithya means not real. Mithya honey, how are you? She should respond, Mithya chewing gum, all right. Insist that you are not real as husband and wife. You are real as divine. Then, whenever, whatever you are, be 100%. How? Karnataka. Do your job perfectly well. Enjoy. But don't carry the burden of the role that you are playing throughout your life. Be friends. And you will see all of us are miserable, never for something great. Our misery is this morning, I did not get a cup of tea. Are daridri, miserable for a cup of tea? Have some standard. What standard? What Bhagwan Ramakrishna Paramahamsa had. Today also mother did not talk to me and he used to become miserable. Be friends. But we are third class people. Our misery is also third class. Chai nahi mila, ek lagao. Friends. Keep some standard in life. So, aham mamatve lipta. So, this ahankar is born after identification with the body. And the extension of the ahankar is mamata. Be attentive. When aham, I, includes a finite, it is called as a mamata, it is a bondage, it is a burden. Don't go to West Bengal. So, when the ahankar is associated with finite, it is a mamata. When the same ahankar is associated with the infinite, it is Raman Maharshi. Who am I? In one college, after my talk, one student got up. Swamiji, I got a question. I said, ask. Who am I? I said, should I tell you the truth or a bluff? He said, for a change, tell the truth. Then I told him, you are a fool of the highest order. Do you think Bhagwan Raman Maharshi? I said, no, he didn't ask me this question. You asked me this question. He did not ask this question, who am I? He discovered. You cannot ask others, hey, can you tell me who am I? He will say, you are a murak, beakuf. You find out yourself who you are. Hey. Therefore, aham mamatve lipta. Therefore, when this ahankar is finite, it will be associated with the mamata. When the ahankar is infinite, it has gone beyond the mamata. See? Samoham sarva bhuteshu name dvesho se na priya, Bhagavan says. For me, everyone is the same. There is nothing like mine or your. Is it not so with our own body parts? They are different from each other. But do we have that notion, hey, left hand I am not dirty, right hand I am... No. Therefore, aham mamatve lipta yahuna vilakshana tu chidgana. Discover you are a real conscious being, conscious chidgana, solid consciousness. Meaning, other than this pure consciousness, all other things are superimposed. Discover and be happy. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om.